some great news to tell you.
Okay, if you sit on your...
Yeah, of course, come in. Look, I'm really glad you're here because I've been waiting to tell someone this news. Sit down, sit down. Right. Oh, listen, do you know what? I'm so glad you're here because I wanted to tell somebody something. Do you know what? Something unbelievable has happened. It's so unbelievable that you wouldn't believe it because it's unbelievable. I'm sorry, I'm so excited. Look, do you know what's happened just now? I had just been having breakfast with Jesus. Yeah, we were here, we were eating fish and bread. You just missed him, he's just gone. If you'd have come here a few minutes earlier, you could have seen him yourself. Breakfast with Jesus. You know, Jesus, do you get it? Jesus? Yeah, you know, Jesus, the man who was killed a few days ago in Jerusalem. The man who died is now alive. It's unbelievable, isn't it? A dead man come back to life. But it's true, I've seen it with my own eyes. You know what? I've seen it all. Do you know what? I've been following Jesus for 3 years. And I was there a few days ago in Jerusalem when they killed him. I was there when the Roman soldiers took him. And they beat him and they whipped him and they hammered those nails into his hands and his feet. And they hung him on a cross. And he died. And then they took his body away to be buried. He was dead, all right. He was stone dead. But now he's alive. He's come back to life. It's true. I've seen it with my own eyes. It's just fantastic. I can't get over it. Look, let me tell you what happened. You see, last night we were moping around because we thought Jesus had died. And I said to the other men, look, let's go out on the boat. Let's go fishing. Because that's what we do. We're fishermen. So we took the boat out. But you know what? The fishing was terrible. We didn't catch a single fish. So we were coming back on the boat. And as we got near the shore, we saw a man. He was standing over there and he shouted out and he said, put your net on the other side of the boat. So we did. We put the net on the other side. And do you know what happened this time? There was hundreds of fish. There were so many that we broke the net. And someone said, it's Jesus. And it was Jesus. He was there, he was doing one of his miracles. You know, like those others he used to do. I remember that time when he fed 5,000 people, 5,000, with just one fish and one loaf of bread. He was always doing miracles. Oh, do you know what? I was so glad to see Jesus because he was my Lord, and I just jumped out of the boat and I jumped into the water and I ran over to see him and I just grabbed him and hugged him because I could feel him. He was real. He was flesh and bones. Oh, it was great to see him. He was alive. Oh, I was so happy. Just so happy and just so incredible. And do you know what else is incredible? Can I say something? You see, Jesus has just forgiven me. He's forgiven me. Look, maybe that doesn't mean much to you. Let me try and explain. Suppose you let down your best friend. You know, your really good friend, you let him down really badly. You'd feel bad, wouldn't you? Well, imagine letting down God himself. Well, that's what I did. I let down Jesus really badly. I'm so ashamed and embarrassed. But you know what? I'm going to tell you what I did. Because actually, I remember now, Jesus always said, when you do something wrong, you should admit it. And look, what it was that night before he got arrested. And we were in the room and we were eating that Passover meal. And Jesus said to us, he told us that they were going to come and take him away. And he told us that us followers were going to desert him and leave him. Well, I wasn't having any of that, was I? I'm Peter after all. I said, no, Lord. I said, I'll never desert you. I'll never leave you. Even if those others do, I'll stand by you. Even if I have to die, I'll never leave you. You know what he said? You know what Jesus said? He said, Peter, before this night's out, you'll deny me 3 times. But you know what? He was right. Because Jesus knows everything. He knows everything that's ever happened. He knows everything that will happen. And he was right. You see, what happened was that the next day the soldiers came. Have you seen any Roman soldiers with that big armour? They've got those big swords. They took Jesus away. And I was really scared. I just got frightened. And someone said to me, "You're one of his followers, aren't you?" And I said, "No, I don't even know him. Never met him before." Terrible lie. And 3 times I said that. And not even to the soldiers, just to the servant girls. I was just really so ashamed and embarrassed. And imagine doing that. Now, if I did that to you, if you let down someone like that, what would you say? What would you feel? Well, I keep trying to tell you, Jesus is not like any other person. He's just extraordinary. You see, when he came back to life, just now, when he came here for breakfast, do you know what the first thing he said to me was? The very first thing. He said to me, "Peter, do you love me?" And I said, "Yes, Lord, you know that I love you." And then he said, "Look after my people." But then he said it a second time. "Peter, do you love me?" "Yes, Lord, you know that I love you." He said it again. "Look after my people." But then he said it a third time. "Peter, do you love me?" And you know what? I know I'm a bit thick and a bit slow, but I suddenly realised what he was doing. You see, he was asking me 3 times because I denied him 3 times. You see, he was just gently telling me off in that Jesus-like way. And he was forgiving me. See, I knew that because when he said, "Peter, do you love me?" I said, "Yes, Lord, you know all things. You know that I love you." Do you know what he said this time? He said, "Build my church. Build my church." And I thought about that for a moment. Do you know what? It was then that I realised why Jesus had changed my name. You see, the thing is, I wasn't always called Peter. I used to be called Simon. I was born Simon. That was my name, Simon. But when I met Jesus, he said, "From now on, you're going to be called Peter." Is anybody here called Peter? Do you know anyone called Peter? Do you know what Peter means? You see, here in Israel, names are really important. And Peter means rock. Peter, rock. Yes, I'm the rock. Because Jesus said I was. Do you get it, you see? He called me rock because he wants me to be the foundation of his new church. That's fantastic, isn't it? What a responsibility to tell people all about Jesus. Oh, I'm so lucky to know Jesus personally, aren't I? And this responsibility to tell people all about him. I've got to do it. What am I standing around here waiting for? I've got to get going. I've got to tell people this fantastic good news. I've got to tell them that Jesus didn't die on the cross for nothing. Jesus died on the cross so that we could be forgiven and we could know that we're loved by God. I've got to go and tell people this good news. I've got to go and tell the disciples. I'll see you. I'm so glad you got to hear this good news. You're the first people to hear it. You were really lucky. Hey, Jesus has died. Jesus is alive. Jesus is alive.
What a strange man. Come on, guys, we better get back to our own time. We've seen